Ever built a structure only to see it crumble? Software can be a lot more complex, but there's a way to build it strong. Today, we're unlocking the secrets of the SDLC, the magic formula behind your favorite apps and games. Get ready to learn how software gets built to last. My name is Bernard Renaud, and let's dive into the video. Think of SDLC as the blueprint for creating an application. It's a structured sequence of stages, each with its unique objectives and deliverables. The cycle starts with the planning stage, where the project's goals and requirements are identified. Next comes the designing stage, where the software's architecture is outlined. After that, we move into the coding stage, where developers bring the design to life by writing code. But we're not done yet. The software then goes through rigorous testing to identify and fix bugs. Finally, the deployment stage is where the software is made available for use. Each of these stages is critical in ensuring the final product is robust, functional, and meets the needs of users. So, ready to embark on this journey of software creation? Buckle up. Diving right in, the first stage of the software development lifecycle is planning. This stage lays the groundwork for the entire project, setting the stage for success or failure. It's here that we understand the software requirements, what the software is expected to do, who will use it, and how it will improve their experience. Planning isn't just about understanding what needs to be done, though. It's also about identifying the resources needed to complete the project. This could mean anything from the software tools and hardware needed to the human resources like coders, designers, and project managers. And then there's the timeline. Setting a realistic timeline is crucial. It keeps the project on track and ensures that all stakeholders know what to expect and when. In essence, the planning stage is about understanding the what, who, how, and when of the project. With a solid plan in place, we can now move on to the next stage, designing. Once the planning is solidified, we move on to the designing stage. This is where the software starts taking shape, even if it's just on paper. The designing stage is all about creating a detailed architecture or blueprint for the software. This blueprint will serve as a guide for the next critical stage, coding. Now you might be wondering, what does designing software architecture even mean? Well, it's about defining the software's components, their interfaces, and their interactions. It's about identifying the data that needs to be input, how it will be processed, and what the output should look like. Think of it as designing a house. You wouldn't start building without a plan, would you? The same applies to software. You need a plan that outlines everything from the foundation to the roof. And that's what the designing stage is all about. With the design ready, it's time to roll up our sleeves and get down to coding. The third stage of the SDLC is where the magic happens. Coding. In this pivotal phase, developers roll up their sleeves and start writing code. Translating the design blueprint into a functioning software, they breathe life into the project. This stage is more than just writing code. It's about crafting a solution that is efficient, robust, and maintainable. It's about transforming abstract concepts into concrete functionalities. It's about ensuring that every line of code serves a purpose and contributes to the overall goal. Developers need to be meticulous, every detail matters. They need to adhere strictly to the design blueprint, ensuring that the code aligns perfectly with the specifications. Errors or deviations at this stage can lead to significant problems down the line, making it harder to test and deploy the software. The coding stage is a demanding one, requiring a blend of creativity, technical proficiency, and problem-solving skills. But the reward is a working software that's ready to be tested and refined. Coding done right sets the stage for a smooth transition into the next phase, testing. After the coding comes the crucial stage of testing. This stage is the software's proving ground, where every function, every line of code is meticulously scrutinized for bugs and errors. It's like the quality control in a manufacturing process, ensuring that the end product performs as expected. In the testing stage, developers use different testing methods, such as unit testing, integration testing, and system testing, to identify any potential issues. They simulate real-world scenarios, stress test the software under extreme conditions, and examine every possible interaction to identify any areas that might cause the software to falter. This stage is crucial for the software's functionality and reliability. It ensures that the software can handle the tasks it was designed for under various conditions without any hiccups. It's about making sure that the software doesn't just work, but works well, consistently. Once the software passes the testing stage, we're ready for the final stretch, deployment. The final stage in the SDLC is deployment. Now, you might think that once the software is designed, coded, and tested, our work here is done. But not so fast, my friend. The deployment stage is where the rubber meets the road, and our software is put to its real test. This stage involves installing the software on the client's systems. And it's not just about clicking a few buttons, it involves configuring the system environment, setting up the database, and ensuring the software is compatible with the existing infrastructure. But the work doesn't stop there. Now we need to ensure the software is ready for use. This means conducting thorough user training, providing comprehensive documentation, and offering robust customer support. So the deployment stage is about more than just delivering the software. It's about setting the stage for a smooth and successful user experience. And that, folks, is how software is built, from idea to execution, through the stages of the SDLC. Okay? So, what did we learn today? We've journeyed through the software development life cycle, or SDLC, unfolding its stages one by one. We started with the planning stage, where we laid the groundwork by establishing the scope, objectives, and feasibility of our software project. Then we moved on to the designing stage, where we crafted a blueprint of our software, detailing its components and their interactions. Next, we dove into the coding stage, translating our design into a language that machines can understand. In the testing stage, we evaluated our software, identifying and fixing bugs to ensure its quality and reliability. Finally, the deployment stage marked the culmination of our efforts, where we released the software into the real world for users to interact with. Each stage is a critical piece of the software building puzzle, contributing to the creation of a robust and efficient product. Remember, building software is a journey, and every stage of the SDLC is a crucial stop on that journey. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the software development life cycle.